Hello Aries, I am Ulrich, I'm a Lenormand card reader, and today we will do the Lenormand card reading for the month of August for the sign of Aries. On the table here you see 9 cards, and these are the cards that we will be using for this reading. You can also see 4 objects here, meaning we will do 4 card readings for each astrological sign, and this video here is for the sign of Aries. So meaning you can find all 4 videos for the sign of Aries for the month of August on my channel. Now, from these 4 objects, you choose or you pick one that you think relates most to your personality, or you choose one you feel most comfortable with. This object of your choice, it should or it will relate the best to your current situation or to the card laying. Of course, you can watch all 4 videos related to the Aries sign, and after you watched all 4, you can then decide what symbol or object is fitting your personal card reading the best. The matches here represent the fire element, the piece of stone represents the earth element, the aerosol sprayer represents the air element, and the shell represents the water element. So Aries, here we go for your card reading for August 2021. Hello Aries, and welcome to the aerosol or the air group for the month of August 2021. So for the air group, the first card we have here is the card of the relationship. It's also the card of contracts, agreements, promises that we made. This is the first card. This is for the start of the month. And here, the end of the month is actually the initiation of something new. So now something new is hanging here. Some new initiatives are going to be taken. Something new is coming on our path. We do the whole reading now. We start here with the upper line. Excuse me. Excuse me. Here we have the ring, the sit, and the whip. These are actually quite all heavy cards. So this might mean that a certain contract, an agreement, a promise that we make is coming to an end. Or in another case, it can mean that a new relationship is starting depending on your situation, because this could mean the beginning and the ending. They both come fairly sudden. It's possible if this relationship is ending, there is a suffering coming. If the relationship is beginning, maybe the relationship has a difficult new beginning. This is possible also. These are both possibilities here. Coming back to one of the choices here, it's possible here that if you are not in those 2 things, that for the moment you are secluded, that you are not able to reach your partner or your lover. This is a person, this is a possibility, sorry. It's also possible that you will break a promise, that you will end the promise, and maybe because you end this promises, both of you come into some suffering, or you both come in, or one of both is suffering. The contract is also possible that is terminated. If you made some arrangements, you suddenly end this arrangement and it brings some consequences. Possibly there are some consequences because you have ended this contract. Let's assume we go in the next step that you suddenly end this relationship. It's possible, excuse me, that you're very fast to start a new relationship. So one ends and one begins. So it's possible that the 2 follow up each other very fast. I don't see the snake here. So this is something that suddenly comes up, because if the snake is here, I would say it's already going on, but there's nothing of that here. So this is suddenly something that comes out of the blue, that restarts and that ends. It's possible that one of both partners is professionally connected to the army because we have the whip there. So it's possible that this person is connected to that kind of profession. We often see that with the whip there, that is possible. It's also possible that here we clean up literally this relationship, we end with it and we restart. Both of this is ending up and this is cleaning up. So we end with this relationship and we make everything clean around us for preparing for a new start. We want to really restart. Also, probably in the future, we want our relationships to be more efficient. It's a little bit odd to say this, but this is what it means. Probably we want to be more efficient in our relationship. This is what it means also. It's like we want to be more productive. If we have a contract, maybe we terminate it with something, we ended something with a job or with an agreement that we have because we thought it's not profitable enough, it's not productive enough, and we ended it. So we make everything clean and we start with something else. Because as we saw in the beginning of the laying here, we have the child and something new is hanging here. So this is possible here. Then here we see actually the gentleman and the woman. So between this means that this is actually a laying on persons because both are here, both partners, man and woman. And in the middle, between them, you see the mice. And it means that slowly between them, because the mice is slowly nibbling, so slowly between them, this relationship dissolves. It's like it's going away like sand. Slowly, it just goes out like a fire. Here in this line, it's like that both agreed because some circumstance in the past, they both agree to let it go. So this is what happens here in the middle line. We will give more explanation about this here now. It's possible that both were not feeling well to each other. Maybe there was a lot of, or there is a lot of stress in the relationship. Maybe the couple was not really a match toward each other and they gave each other stress. This is possible. This is actually like they both willing to lose each other. They are willing to let each other go. They feel they are not the right match, and that's why it's slowly going out. It's like they are not, they are seeing for themselves that the relation is not good for them. Maybe they're suffering. They feel that the relationship is not productive. Like we saw, this is possible also, that the relationship is bad for them. They don't feel like a whole. They don't feel like that they are a good combination. They feel not connected, let's say like that. Here then we have the woman here also. She feels the same, but it's possible that the woman, she's also stressed, but she has doubts about something. Maybe she has regrets about something, but it's like both are feeling weak because of the relationship. It's like they cannot function 100%. It's like both of them get weakened because of this relationship. This is possible also. This could mean also that one of both here partners is losing actually weight because closest to the man, but I think both of them here, it's possible that they literally physically lose weight. So it's possible here that this comes also in here. Then we have the third line, we have the cross, the garden and the child. The cross is a heavy cart to carry. It's fate. It's something that we need to undergo. And as we see this here in the line of the man here, it's possible I just go in the vertical line here also. It's possible that this man experienced this relationship as a real burden to himself. He's really carrying a cross for this relationship, and maybe he's still carrying this relationship as a cross. Also, I would say here, it's like it's meant to be. It's like it's fate that he experienced that. But as we can see here, that's why I do that line first, but we later go in more to details. It's like also here, the person here himself, because we see it as an L here, then it's person also, it's fate for him in the future that he will get more freedom and he will start something new. This could be business-like, this could be a new relationship. We saw there suddenly something ends and something new begins. So it's possible that this is business-like, and it's possible that this is relationship-like, but it's like it's meant to be this suffering or this cross that he's bearing. But after the cross, there comes liberty, because this is space. We want to be free. We are free in the garden. And here we see the child. We want to start something new. Something new is initiated between us. It's possible also here that for some reason, the end of this relationship is not possible. It's like there's a public pressure here on the relationship. There's like shared troubles. And I said here, the relationship, it might go out very slowly. So maybe there's some issues there between them. Since the cross is here, the cross often represents a test. It's like the man is tested, it's like his faith is tested, or something is tested about the man. Maybe his strength in the relationship is tested, or maybe his wanting to be free is tested. So there's a test here hanging. Maybe it's both. Maybe he feels also that the man that we have here in itself, the man feels like, we already saw the pressure here. He feels like the relationship is dogmatic. It's like it's something where it's like there's a structure in the relationship that he has a burden with. He cannot adjust to this relationship. It's like a dogma. There is no freedom in this relationship. He sees the relationship really as dogmatic, as like an indoctrination. The person is not happy in this relationship, and that's why he wants more freedom and he wants out. Then we here have the garden and the child. It means later on, this will, after this ends, this will lead to more social contacts. There will come more contacts to this person. There are more social contacts. New friends are coming. New people are coming. And also these people that coming in here, it's destined to be. Because if this ends, something new will begin. It's also possible that this person takes, that he helps the public to carry their burden. This is possible also. It's like almost like, would say like a social worker, but it's like he delivers a service for helping people who suffer, for lessening their suffering here, I would say. This is something like that. It's possible also that he himself is tested by the public, that they test maybe his credibility, his general knowledge, the things that he knows. This is what we see here also. No need social group. It's possible also there is some form of education here. Maybe there's self-education here, some new education, something new is beginning. New social circles, new groups that come in here. So that is what we see here. We go in the vertical line now. We touched it already, but we go in more details now. In a later stage, if this is all happens, but this might be for the future, it's possible that this man goes in another relationship, and this might then be the relationship that is meant to be. That is then in the future to come. That is possible here also. maybe there's in that relationship, there is more dedication to come. That is probably he feel bound more to that relation to come. Or it's possible that this man, although I see no snake here, I see no cheating, I see no third party here, it's possible that in a way this man is bound to another woman or to another partner. There's still a relationship here. I don't see a partner, but is there, it's like there's a bonding here in this combination. He's bonded to something, if not to a partner, he's bonding to something else. It's also possible he's bonded to his fate, or something. He's bonded to spirituality. He's bonded to something like that. It's actually like he has a contract on it, and it's like it's destined to be. If it's not a partner, it's like he's bonded to responsibility, or he's bonded to something like that, and it's meant to be because it's the cross. Also, maybe he's very committed to this to this faith, this religion, this spirituality he is. He also has some business interests. The startup of the business might be a little bit difficult, but eventually, once this is moving up and the public is coming in, this could lead to slow incoming investments. In some cases, this could also literally mean that jewelry is coming in here for the man. Maybe this person is involved literally in selling jewelries or heavy stuff. This is possible also here with these combinations. Maybe he himself receive a gift. Maybe he himself receive a ring. Maybe the commitment comes to him. That is possible also. Somebody offers him a contract, offers him something. This is possible also. And it's destined to be if this contact or this agreement or this arrangement is coming to him. Also, there's some dependability. There's some depending here on his fate, depending on the collective that is also here. Yes, already saw the spiritual man here. He has certain ideologies. Also, when he takes on a commitment, he's dutiful. If he takes on the commitment voluntarily, if he wants it voluntarily, he will commit to this new duties, to this new partnership. Then we have the second vertical line here. We have the sit, the mice, and the garden. As we said here, this can be a sudden beginning of something new or a sudden ending. So this is a possibility here that eventually it ends the relationship between these two people, and the stress for both parties, I think here, will suddenly end. This is what hanging there. It's like they cut off the stress between the two partners here in the future, if that is on the couple here. As we saw, the relationship is not efficient. That is the reason. There's a cleanup and ending. Things are smoothened out here also, smoothened out because the ring is part of it. It's smoothened out. It's like here, the problem, it's solving itself because the mice are slow and they unsharpen the knife. So it's like the problems are solved in a smoothed way like that because it makes the sit unsharp. Also, their worries will solve. And then we come here with the mice and the garden. Here, this could point to something that goes lost, like a collective loss here. If you are committed to some networks or you're a member of some networks, you need to be careful. If you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter, that these networks are not corrupted, or they don't corrupt maybe your laptop. So you need to be careful that these commitments, these groups where you communicate are they really what they seem? Because sometimes the mice can present like something is dishonest, something is not truthful, something gets stolen. It's like a public property here gets stolen, but maybe it's something of your laptop that gets stolen, or something that belongs to you and to the public here that is getting lost here. Also here, some secrets are kept. They are not put in the open. And then we have the third line, we have the whip and the woman here. So this this could mean that the woman in question, she's a quite assertive person. Maybe because the child is here, she don't realize this assertiveness. Aries can be quite assertive. So it's possible that if you're a woman in question, you're quite assertive, you have quite a lot of energy. This is possible also here. I would say it's possible also you come into some conflict with somebody. Somebody is making a conflict with you, or you making a conflict with somebody else. That is possible here also. It also points to some openness. Maybe we are a little bit of both, because the whip is too. We are open, social, but we are also assertive. On the sexual front, then it means that this person might be sexually active, a sexually active person. If not, it can be into sports, that you into sports in athletics, that you are a very energetic figure. We already saw the military there before. It could be connected to your profession. We already saw that here. So it's a little bit, because I don't have a personal contact, this is a general laying here that we do here. If you are in a profession, this could also, sometimes this can point to a lawyer, somebody who defends somebody. This could also mean what it means. A person that arguments for profession, this could also be what it means. But anyway, something is new, is beginning here. For something is new beginning, but it's like the beginning, the new beginning is closer to the woman than it is to the man. It's like the man, he's still carrying the cross, or he's still undergoing some suffering, but the woman is maybe already ready to start something new here. She's ready to make amends, and the man, he's still carrying the cross here. In the beginning, with this new beginning, it's possible that the woman is not so strong. Maybe she comes out of this relationship and she feels a little bit vulnerable. That is possible here also. She feels a little bit defenseless. It's because she needs to go on a new path. That is what is said here also. Then we have the ring, the mice, and the child. This could mean like a temporary breakup of the relationship, or something is temporary going away. But I'm thinking here, as we saw before, that this relationship is silently go away and it leads to something new. That is what I'm thinking here. That is the case. It's like this promise was never meant to be. This is what it says here also. There's maybe there's a lack of commitment here. One of both parties don't want to be in that relationship. This is also what is possible here. The connection between the two, the fish make things weaker. The connection between the two becomes weaker and will lead to something else. There's like a kind of deterioration here. Something is going away, something is changing, and something else. Then we have the mice and the child in itself. There's like they're coming more seriousness, there's less playfulness here. There's a new start here. Maybe the start for this for both of them, because maybe the start of both of them is a little bit stressful. It takes some energy away from them. If the woman has a child, it's possible also that the child is experience some weaker period in his life. This is possible also. Maybe the child has less energy for some reason. Then we have the whip, the mice, and the cross. It might be, even though the relationship is slowly go out, it still means that maybe for both parties it's exhausting, but it's slowly dwindling, it's slowly going away. I already told you this before, it's always a little bit the same. There are less words, to be spoken, because this, I already told you lawyer before, so there are less words here, there are less arguments, there are no more arguments. The arguments are slowly taking off, going away. There's here also like atonement. There's like they find the right tone here. It's like they try to find the balance here. That's what I would say. There's balances here that is search. The conversations are less. And then we come here to the mice and the cross. This means if there is something going on, both will be on their guard. They are, how would I say this? They are careful here. They have both their own principles and they keep their own principles. But it's like they are not imposing these principles on each other anymore. Maybe that was one of the issues before, but this is no longer the case. It's like maybe there was a fate, a difference in fate or a difference in beliefs here, but it's like it's slowly going away. If that was an issue here in this relationship, maybe they have different points of view. Maybe there were different levels between those people. That is possible here also. I think on the long run also here, if there is still pressure here, this pressure will take off as the relationship is going away. There will come less suffering. So Aries, it's for the aerosol group. This is all for now. I hope you enjoyed this card reading. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and thank you for doing so. And see you maybe next time. Thank you for watching and bye-bye.